Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Utah Utes, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing. The Broncos will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Utah Utes offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Got it inside the 15. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line. A first down run on the doorstep. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Broncos!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They'll start this drive with a pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And what a start for this guy. That's now his 2nd interception in the first quarter of this game. He has been an absolute ball hawk in this thing early, and the quarterback would do well to stop throwing his way the remainder of this game.
Great place to start for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Broncos trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Looks as if he's going to run it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Score. Touchdown, Boise State!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Utah has a back on the offense coming onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Right on the money. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Grab near the sticks, it's Thompson. Turns it on down the left side. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Willis. Looking left. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long. Makes the grab on the left. Breaks into the open. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Running back searching for a hole. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Utes decide to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Broncos in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Now on 1st down from the 28. Quick release on the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. To the air, it's Willis. Caught over the middle, it's Cruz. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. Grab near the marker, it's Casey. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. The sure hands, it's Small. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do. They're up by 4 over BYU. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Thompson. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? It's a draw. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. leaves it with the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. From the gun to give, looking for room. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. How about this DB turning on the Jets and getting the first sack of the game for this defense?
And that is how you come from the secondary with authority. Come with some speed, some vitriol, some hate. Just get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. Nice job by the secondary getting to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Utes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The give to the back. Nice move there. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Willis. Under fire. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Broncos headed quickly to the line.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available, scramble, give me an easy first down.
They want to get this defense on its heels. They'll run play action. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. And the Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Utes will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Going deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Swings it out to the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd Looking downfield, it's Willis. Throws to the tight end. Finds space on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Here's a heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sends it back in motion. Gonna look downfield again. Flips it out in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Utah has it back and the offense coming onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Wide receiver comes in motion. Give to the running back. Turns it on in midfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Wants to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wants to fire on second down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. That one may sting a little, guys. Instead of getting it down to 10, feeling good about things, still a 13-point lead. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Willis. Pulls it in. It's Casey. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. That last completion still leaving them with a third down. He'll do it himself. Makes a man miss. Plows through the defense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Broncos will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Going for the big play. He's got it at the 25. There he goes. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it and stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Now the play fake. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf signed me up for another half in Boise. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
And the Utes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Broncos want to move quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. Back to throw, it's Willis. Hauls it in. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. He'll take it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Pulls and fires complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. He breaks a tackle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. The blue turf rumbling on this the Bronco fans exhort the D. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Utes send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Really nice job by the defense because they're doing their part, especially these last 2 drives now. Trailing here in the second half, but not by much. And they know if they just keep getting it back to their offense, good things are going to happen. Really nice job on 3rd down that time, getting the sack and now giving their offense another chance.
The Broncos will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Broncos want to crank the tempo.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Now they'll run the draw. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that 1st down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on 3rd down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Willis. Blasted as he lets it go. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception has given them a great opportunity.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nice pick up there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Running to the left. Finds some fresh air. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Offense working from the pistol. Rides the back on the option to give. Turning it on.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Strong, firm tackle. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try to run it in. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line. Tried to push his way in, but not quite enough on 4th and goal. From the gun, the ground game. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Broncos are in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. Looking to throw, it's Willis. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Grabbed behind the line, it's Cruz. He will not quite get there despite the fact that he emptied every move in his bag to try to pick up that first down. It's 4th and inches. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the boot, looking for his man. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. To the ground with the back. Makes his man miss. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Willis. Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Broncos will hustle to the line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Oh, he's got some space. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Broncos are marching down the field.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's small. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football, though.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Dropping back, it's Willis. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. The RPO, it's complete. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. To the air on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time he's got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. It's complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on second down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Utes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you've got receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Notre Dame is getting worked right now in their own dojo. We've seen this team in a lot of big spots over the years, but I can't think of a worse beatdown. They're trailing by 23 to NC State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking for a man. It's Willis. Got his man in the middle. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Casey. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got his man on the outside. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Plucks it out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the right. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.